Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. This is going to be a quick video, but the title of this video is going to be something like the most powerful compact pistol that I have. Could be a lot of things. There's a lot of compacts out there, and to be quite honest, I don't keep a whole lot of handheld bing bangs or pistolas. I just don't. I use them for protection. If you've ever seen me, you've never seen me without a sidearm on me. I'm just one of those people, 24/7. That's how I roll. But there's one I keep for super deep conceal, and that's this guy right here. I picked this up in Olathe, Kansas, at a random shop when I was in Kansas. Not the biggest fan of it, quite honestly, but it's very slim, deep conceal. I'll probably trade this off for another one. It flings them just fine, but it's a Kel-Tec. I don't even remember the brand or the name of it. Kel-Tec P3AT. 380, tiny little pocket thing, smaller than my hand, and it's got a little knife clip on it. But yeah, that's not what we're talking about. That's not a compact. That's a micro. So, you might be thinking, what has a whole lot of sauce on it? 9mm, that's pretty common, but it's not a whole lot of sauce. 10mm, they make compact 10mm. 45, that's not too terribly exciting. Well, then you start talking about 357 SIG. 357 SIG. Well, let me think about these numbers real quick. So, I had to think for a second, jog my memory. This right here, that's a 357 SIG. Some of y'all might recognize that right off the jump. This camera's wanting to focus on my face and not this anyways. See, it has a little bottleneck on it. 357 SIG. This has, of course, it depends on the load and the weight and the barrel length, roughly 550 foot-pounds of energy, 357 SIG. Most people would consider this to be pretty hot, but that's not what I'm talking about today. This is what I'm talking about today. And I'm going to put this down here on my desk so I can get you a better up-close version of it. But here's the silver case is 357 SIG. The one I'm talking about for this video is right next to it. Let me put this down here and get you a better video of it and get this camera to focus. So like I said here, the one in the silver is a 357 SIG. That's actually a 121 grain, not 121, 125 grain projectile. And then this one right here is what I'm talking about for this video today, and that is a 101 grain projectile, which is actually all copper. Now, this, give or take, like I said, produces about 550 foot-pounds of energy or so. This one on the left, you can see it's a little bit longer. This one, same conversation, depends on the barrel length and stuff, but can produce up to 850 foot-pounds of energy. So which one's got more sauce on it? 850 or 550? 850 is a whole lot more energy. So let me show you what we send these out of. Alright, so now let's cut straight to the chase. What in the world is this? This is a 7.5 FK round. I actually have several different types of ammunition. This is flat nose one with the most energy. Now, here is my FK PSD. This has a 6-inch barrel. This is the full size. Now, when this first came out, I did quite a few videos on these. I even went hunting and got 2 rams with this. But let me put in a quick highlight reel. We did a bunch of stuff. Armor testing, gel, hunting. Let me put in a quick highlight reel of the FK PSD. This is the full-size version. It has a 5.3-inch barrel. But let me show you a highlight reel of this and the boogie and the sauce on it. This is with that first one I showed you, those jacketed hollow points. See if I can get a good square little here on this thing. Oh! It's gone. Let me grab another watermelon. All right, number 2 here. This is with that hollowed out piece of copper. It's gone. Let's go grab that flat nose one that's a little bit heavier grain bullet. This one is those F9 bullets with the flat front copper rounds. Let's see what happens with this one. Oh! Here's that first round. We got the block there. I'm at about 7-8 yards. Let's see what happens with this one. I think I can hit the gel. All right, now here's the second one here. Give you a closer look again at this one. This one is going to be pretty wicked too. All right. Let's go check it out. That one had like some smoke, almost like there was fire in it or something.
Yeah.
We'll see in the slow-mo. Here's one of them. That went through about 20-21 inches of gel right there. And there you have it. That second one did go all the way through. .75 FK barrel in there. Let's see what this does to some armor. Oh man! Oh man! Did you see what that did? It's like the whole back of it just boom, hit it with a big power fist. But let's go check those out and see what happened. Was that 7.5 FK? It blew it way back there. Now, we'll see what it did. There is where we hit it. And there's the back. So it did not come through. Look at how it deformed it. Man, that would be a big time sucker punch right there. But it did stop that bullet. Alright, now for this, I've got that 95 grain 7.5 FK. I've swapped out the barrels to the 7.5 barrel there. Let's see what she does. Same distance here. He's already got a frowny face on him. Woo! Wow! And again, came back and hit me in the face. Look at that, stuck to my face.
Yep, it came back 30 foot.
Another really unique ram came out, and I think we're gonna go ahead and take him too once he gives us a shot. He's got tips that curl up. Now, all that being said, I thought we were talking about compacts. This is the PSD full size. I just picked up the PSD compact. It's shorter that way too, and it flings the same rounds. Let me show you. Like I said, this is the compact version. Haven't even taken it out of the box. We got a user manual. One cool thing while I'm sitting here getting this out of the box, you can also get a 10mm conversion. For the full size, I have a 9mm conversion. I actually have a 9mm in it right now with the 9mm magazines. For the 10mm and 40 conversion, the one barrel sends the 10mm and the 40 out using the same magazines as the 7.5. Now, for the compact, I'm going to take this out and show it to you. It's like it came with 2 magazines. I also got the 10mm conversion with this, which I'm going to bring the barrel out first. Which one came in the bag? So 10mm barrel conversion I got with this. That means the 7.5 barrel must already be installed in this. And it is. So, for the 10mm and the 40 barrel, all you got to do is swap out the barrel, and then you can use the same magazines as the 7.5 for the 10mm and the 40. But, like I said, this is the compact version. It has a 4.3-inch barrel. Now, let me put them up here side by side. Let me get back a little bit. So, on top of each other, you can see this one, the compact. It has a 1-inch shorter barrel, and the grip is shorter. Give you a couple different views of it. You can see the compact shorter that way, and it's also shorter that way. See how much longer the grip sticks out of the full-size version. But this is the FK PSD C. C standing for compact. But very, very nicely made pistolas. You saw the highlight reel. Man, that's a good trigger. You saw the highlight reel. But when we're talking about energy, these rounds, 300 foot-pounds more than a 357 SIG, 300 foot-pounds more than many 357 Magnums. A whole lot of energy packed into these 7.5 rounds. Stay tuned for a whole lot more at the range with this compact version. Now, when these first came out, a lot of the concerns were the ammo. It came out like 100 beans for a box of 50. Well, I just got some of this new ammo for this compact. And these are being loaded in Texas by this company called Tascosa Machine and Tool. And it's considerably cheaper now. Let me open this box. Not quite half as cheap, but almost half as cheap. Pretty cool. Woo, knocking stuff off here. But a box of 50s is much closer to $1 per round, which is a lot cheaper than $2 per round. But, and I'll show you the box here too. This stuff is now being loaded in Texas. It says Amarillo, Texas, which makes it a lot cheaper than it being made overseas and then shipped over here and having to pay for all that on top of it. But most powerful compact that I have. Stay tuned. I'm going to have a bunch more on the FK PSD compact. Tell me what you think about it. Comments down below. Yeah, interested in hearing what you think about it. Appreciate y'all watching. I got to get a holster for this. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you're subscribed. We'll see you on the next one. Hooty hoo.